What's rocking is Big Checky Uncle Flexy from the Chicken Chasers podcast, where we advise everybody to wake up every day and chase their chicken. Every episode is brought to you by the 4 P's. That's protect, provide, people, positivity. Protect and provide for your family. When you approach people with positivity. Try saying that 5 times fast. Got my dog E with me.
Back again, CCP, you know, write it down. You see the Raider Nation. Off top, LVR boys, we back.
Got the Woods and the Loud Boys. The Raiders beat the Cowboys.
Off top, I want to keep seeing that.
Oh no, we got to pause for a bit. I'm going to put that video on. You seen that little boy?
Yeah, I seen him crying.
Yeah,
yeah, I see it.
I hate the Raiders. I hate the Raiders.
John, calm down.
Y'all gonna see that? That's all the Cowboys is feeling. Got some good food. The Raiders beat the Cowboys. It was a good weekend. Holidays, Christmas season coming up. So we want to advise everybody to be safe out there because they jacking and robbing like it's the thing to do right now. So keep you and your family protected at all times.
But sometimes you gotta have like a dynamic duo. Some of you rocking with just one partner who you rocking with one group. You feel me?
Jordan Pippins, Shaq and Kobe. You feel me? You got the Chicken Chasers. You feel me? Bron, D Wade. You pick it, we got it. You feel me?
You feel me? Off top.
So you gotta have your dynamic duo. So this episode we talking about dynamic duos in hip hop. They don't necessarily got to be a group or a faction, but just 2 dynamic artists that came together to make some iconic music. And we tripping. So y'all know we're gonna see how far each artist, each dynamic duo can get us on a road trip. We're gonna stick to the standard 6 hours.
Right, 6 hours for sure.
So speaking as one half of a dynamic duo.
Right.
Let them know how important it is to teamwork make the dream work between the dynamic duo.
Oh man, when somebody out rebounding and you know getting the extra shots for you, scoring off the bench, it ain't nothing like somebody solid rocking with your group that just gets you right back on. You feel me? When both your team is rugged, your click can't fall.
You feel me? So yeah, we're gonna run through a couple of dynamic duos in hip hop, see how far they can get us. Y'all might have a different opinion, but that's why we here. So let's kick it off. What we got first?
First list we got Outkast.
Outkast?
ATL.
Okay, we started off easy.
Right.
Yeah, okay. You got Equipment Eye, you got ATLians, you got Southern Playlist, Cadillac, Funky Music, Speaker Box, The Love Below, Idol. Yeah.
Right.
That's a full trip.
Stank on you.
Stank on you. That's a full trip.
That's a full trip and back.
They got too much music. They might be, they up there for the greatest group of all time.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't see nobody.
I can't see nobody really competing with them, but I don't want to give them the definite already, but I can see Outkast as the greatest group of all time.
Unless Drake starts a group with somebody.
I mean, yeah, NWA, but I feel like Outkast is greater than, not for what they brought to the table, but they gave you so much music, whereas NWA broke up so fast you couldn't, you know, it ain't like they had a 10-year run.
And they played off each other. NWA, that was all Cube and DOC writing everything.
Like you said, they played off each other, plus they got a diamond album.
Right.
Got a diamond album. Come on, dog.
You feel me? Because the way Andre 3000 was creative and cool, Big Boy was strictly by the book. You feel me? He was giving me that gangster fun. I'm rocking.
And then I see the episode of Wild 'N Out where Big Boy was on there. They tried to make a joke about how 3000 dressed. Big Boy response was, "Boy, Andre beat your ass." That's supposed to be your response for your dog every time, no matter what. So shout out Outkast.
Mobb Deep, R.I.P. Prodigy. How far is Mobb Deep getting you?
Mobb Deep is weird because they legendary. They made great. I know they love East Coast, love them. They killed on the East Coast. But for me, they don't get me too far because when they came out, I was so young and impressionable. So when I was young, Pac didn't rock with them, so I didn't really rock with them.
He was politics.
Yeah, politics. Then as I got older, I rocked with Jay heavy, and Jay didn't rock with him. You was a ballerina, got the pics I seen. I was like, I can't rock. But then after I got older and got my own mind, I went back and listened to him. But I always liked Quiet Storm with Lil Kim. Always liked Shook Ones. As I got older, they had Got It Twisted. Got It Twisted was crazy. They had Win or Lose. They had some. Mobb Deep was the one. They ain't gonna get me too far, but the ones I like, I can listen to like 2 times in a row before I go to the next song.
Even when they signed with 50.
Yeah, 50, they had that one.
Out of Control.
Out of Control. That's what it was called. Out of Control. I didn't want to say it because I couldn't think of the name.
With Nate Dogg. R.I.P. Nate Dogg.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg. Another one. Mobb Deep had some ones.
You feel me?
And now that I look back at it, they get respect for being one of the only ones to go back at Pop.
Right. You feel me? Because nobody was talking to Pop. Feel me? Biggie tried to say something through Shotty, but he said it wasn't for him, but it sounded too close.
Yeah, too close. They still know what they said.
Oh,
yeah. So they can't get me too far. Sorry, New York, but the songs I like for I can listen to a few times.
They give me about 2 hours, Modesto.
Probably a little less, but around that. I can see that. Because when you go back and listen to the catalog, they have some songs.
You put their old school, it's probably going.
Yeah, you put yourself in the mind frame of that time period.
Because that 8 Mile made Shook Ones hot, but I had already liked Shook Ones. You feel me?
Yeah, I already like that. They had the Hennessy jersey on. They had the Quiet Store remix with Lil Kim. That for sure was dope.
Off top. Next you got 8 Ball MJG.
Pimp hard. Pimp hard. Pimp hard. I rock with 8 Ball and MJG. Southern Legends out of Memphis. I ain't gonna say they'll give me a 4 trip. Like the same thing about Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna go super deep in their catalog like somebody from the South would, but I rock with 8 Ball and MJG. Their Living Legends album.
Did he try to bring them back with the Bad Boy?
Yeah, did he try to bring them out with the Living Legends. They had some ones on there. They had Pimp Harder. They had You Don't Want Drama. They was going crazy.
Look at the grills.
Yeah, I rocked with 8 Ball and MJG though. They was hard. They had the one with Biggie that was crazy too.
So they give you about an hour?
Yeah, about a solid hour.
Okay, next week on the list we got Big Timers. All the way.
All the way. You can't even play with Big Timers.
Off top. Big Money Heavyweight.
Come on, stop playing.
Get your roll on.
Come on. Whoa, Kimo.
Hey.
And you can play Stay Fly or Still Fly, whatever it's called, right now. People like, can't pay my rent, cause all my money's whole party going up. The Big Timers was classic. With Manny on the production and the vocals, then Birdman rapping, they stayed in their lane. They knew, they gave you exactly what you wanted from them. Oh yeah? Stop playing.
Off top. Birdman was getting the best ghostwriters at the time. He was getting Juvie and Wayne.
He couldn't lose.
Off top.
Now, if I go to Big Time was a full trip.
Full tripping back, for sure. Next we got Clips. Now Clips is a whole another animal right there.
Lloyd Willing for sure. Hell Hath No Fury too. Hell Hath No Fury and Lloyd Willing for sure.
And we got the real. I fucking wanted volume 1.
I rock with Fab Leggett on the make a lot. But of course they had Grindin'. Look, Ma, I don't love her. You feel me? They had Mr. Me Too.
I'm Good.
I'm Good was the one. When the last time you heard it like this?
You feel me?
God damn, they had some ones.
They had What Happened to That Boy? With Big Time, it's Bird Measy on there. Even though that started a whole bunch of problems, but we ain't gonna speak into politics. But What Happened to That Boy was a good joke.
Classic, yeah. So yeah, the clips can get you there. They like on the Mobb Deep, 8 Ball, MJG train with probably a little further because I rocked with that Lloyd Willing a little heavy.
With the best producer behind him
for real. Yeah, so the clips was heavy. They didn't last it.
How far they getting you? LA?
No, they ain't get me to LA.
Okay, you just said the album was the best. That ain't
one album.
Okay,
that ain't a 6-hour album.
Now we talking 2 albums.
Huh? Yeah, so I give them like 3 hours. 3 hours, cause to the cast the job was cool. They had some ones on there, but that was their last one before they started splitting. So like they didn't give you enough music to even get 6 hours. But I for sure a solid 3, cause they first 2 albums was dope.
Cause Pusha T alone ain't getting me there.
Yeah, but you gotta think like Big Time. You put on some big, you like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? You ride.
Right, on top right now.
You know, some Outkast, they got enough music to get you there.
This is how we do it. Hey, you feel me?
What? On my face.
Next we got Yin Yang Twins.
Shout out to Yin Yang. I feel like the Yin Yang Twins is one of the most slept on hip hop groups of all time. I feel like they was in their time. They was big, but they was also ahead of their time.
Right.
Cause with all the twerk music and all this out now,
they be back on right now.
If Get Low came out right now,
Georgia Dome came out right now. Say I came back out right now.
Salt Shaking right now.
What's so wild about the game? If somebody came back and made Mulatto or Big Lotto get on there or Cardi B get on there,
the Whisper song, it'll be over. You put Mulatto and Cardi on the Whisper song, it'll be a 10 times platinum song.
You feel me? It'll go up right now.
Yin Yang Twins, they can get you. The Yin Yang Twins had some. They was underrated. They had some Jones.
How far they getting you?
I'm gonna say Yin Yang Twins. They can give me at least a solid hour and a half.
No, they give me that line.
They get you all the way to LA?
Yeah.
I can see close, but I can't see a full trip. I have to really dig through their catalog.
Smoke by myself, drink by myself.
Damn, for sure. That's what I'm saying. They might even get you. I ain't gonna lie. They might even give me 2. 6, I don't know, but like two. I can see a 2 to 3 range.
That's a rough ride. Yin Yang Twins all the way.
All the way there, right there, but like a solid film, you just tell you like we going. You got a little, you know what I mean, with you, and she twerking in the passage.
He powered up.
Looking like the old school Sion commercial.
Oh shit.
You feel me?
They give me no Bakersfield.
Yeah, I rock with the Yin Yang Twins. Shout out to Yin Yang Twins. They need to come out and just re-release their songs and let new artists hop on it.
Let Trillville get some cut.
Oh, come on, they had a whole movement going.
A little Scrappy, bring it back in the game.
Scrappy, yeah.
He ain't rocking with that.
Yeah, I rock with Scrappy. He was good for his time.
Okay. Next we got Drake and Future. That's like a makeshift fantasy.
Oh, yeah, Drake and Future, but yeah, that's a duo. Cause we're not saying groups, we're saying duos, and they came together and made some classic music.
Now, what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive was dope. And then on the song, I don't know if they made enough music to get you to a full trip, but enough music. But the music they made can get you as far as you need to go, like a cool 3, 4. You know what I mean?
Because you get Life Is Good.
You get Life Is Good. You get, like you said, What a Time to Be Alive.
But that's really Jumpman.
Yeah.
Plastic Bag.
Diamonds Dancing was crazy.
Diamonds Dancing.
That album was.
I didn't like Big Rings.
Big Rings was solid. I rocked the Big Rings. It was cool. Live from the Gutter was crazy.
Live from the Gutter was on.
And then you got Desires off that Drake album.
Yeah, Desires.
You know what I'm saying? They got some words.
You put the new twins on there.
They got even the Way Too Sexy for the party. That get the party going. So I give them credit for that. So
You feel me?
Mexico, I'm working like a Mexico. What? Treat my brother kids like they one of my kids. Like what? Man, so yeah, but nah, Drake and Future be making some ones. They got some. You know what I mean? What we got next?
Next, behind the scenes, this is probably the most argued one we had, because I felt like Pimp C needed to be on there, but we gotta bring up UGK. We gotta bring up UGK. You feel me?
Underground Kings.
You feel me? Now, how far does UGK getting you? Let's keep it 100 on there.
Like I said, we only doing. We're gonna only like the way we doing this is we not adding solo songs into the mix. If both participate, only except for Outkast because they had a solo but group album.
Okay.
So you got to count like Hey Yas and I Like the Way You Move. It was all under the Diamond album. But other than that, if it's a song, we're not counting songs that both of the artists are not on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why with Wayne and Drake, Future and Drake, my fault, y'all. Future and Drake, that's why we couldn't say full trip, because we're not counting all Future songs, all Drake songs, plus their songs together. We're just counting their collaborative songs.
All duo.
Right. So when it comes to UGK, I rock with UGK. I'm telling you, that's one of my favorite groups. But like I said, they were still out early. Okay. And by the time I really started understanding music, I had to go back and rewind their catalog. So I still put them in like the hour and a half-ish, 2 hour range. You feel me? But I respect all their work. But it's like when you go separate, it gets longer because the features and the solo. So group-wise, I still get them about a solid hour and a half, 2 hours. Not a full trip though.
That's why the show is called Trippin', you feel me? When somebody's tripping, you just throw that in the comments.
They gonna say you tripping. They gonna say I'm tripping for not saying the 6 hour trip. They gonna say you tripping for saying less than I said.
UGK, I respect what they done. I respect Pimp C, RP. I respect Bun B, but 20 minutes. All these international anthems, sipping on some syrup. Alright, for sure, that's good.
Sipping on some SZA, International Players Anthem, Front Back with T.I., Pocket Full of Stones, The Game Belongs to Me, Quit Hating the South, Murder, like come on, don't get thrown.
Get thrown, go crazy.
Come on, don't play with, come on, you
20 minutes.
Big Pimpin'.
By that time, I'm skipping like, oh, bro, what is this?
Come on, you wild,
it's
yo.
the timestamp.
You gotta listen to Murder. The way Bun was rapping on there, come on. But when you listen to that music, you gotta put yourself in that era.
You feel me? It's the timestamp.
Like when you listen to some old school WAP, you ain't listening to it with a 2021 here. You might put yourself in that era like, oh, I remember I used to go crazy to this.
Right.
So Icy, come on, you gonna put yourself back when you was listening to So Icy.
But it still go crazy though. You can still listen to that and it still go.
But if you play for some youngsters, they might not even understand the dynamic of it. But you gonna understand the nostalgia of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
like you gotta put yourself in that era. UGK used to be out there going crazy. Yeah, Quit hating the South. What? I know it started in the East Coast, then it went to the West Coast, and they did a little better. Come on, knocking doors down. It's not playing with UGK.
I heard knocking doors down. I go crazy. Okay, next we got Ray Shremmer.
Ray Shremmer go crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Ray Shrimmer go crazy.
How far they getting you?
I could probably do a solid. I could probably do a solid 2 hours of Ray Shrimmer, maybe 2.5. Ray Shrimmer slept on too. They go crazy.
For sure. That they solo album, they collab album, they just did that triple album they dropped. I probably put
Cause they got party turn up music
off top.
but then they got the cool like what was that, Offshore?
Yeah, that was Sway Lee solo joint.
Yeah, but that was on their group album though, right?
Right,
so
right.
you know, I count them. You know what I mean?
I put Sway Lee and Ray Shrimmer, LA and back.
Ooh, that's steep. That's steep. I ain't gonna even Jerry Thug. That's steep, but they give me at least a solid 2.5.
Black Beatles.
Beatles go crazy.
No Tight.
No Tight. No Flex Zone. Offshore. They got some ones.
I'm telling you, that's a good trip.
Why you getting so complicated? Even though I don't know, Slim Jimmy over there though. Guatemala go crazy. Now they got some ones, but see, you know what I'm saying? Then, cause like, but in a lot of them they started kind of separate. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like that French Montana song was just Sway Lee on there, right?
Yeah. Can you count it though?
I count it. I'm giving it to you. I'm rocking Red Shrimmer. It's gonna pop up on their title playlist.
You feel me?
Yeah, I'm rocking Red Shrimmer. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna give them a full trip, but nah, they get for sure solid 2.5.
Solid 2.5.
So I'm gonna give them 2.5. I rock with Red Shrimmer.
And the last for the list of that, we're gonna put Wayne and Jewels.
Wayne and Jewels, that's gonna get me as far as they can take me. Cause I don't know if they got enough music for 6 hours, it's getting me to 6. If they got enough for 5 or 4, it's getting me 5. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
That just cause when I listen to it, that takes me back to a time where it's like, it's like you really used to ride around slapping lyricism back then. Now you more, you know what I'm saying? You had the beats and stuff too, but what?
Yeah.
Wayne and Jewels, that was one of the most craziest duos of our time. Rewind, Step Into the Dark Side.
You don't think Jay and Kanye was a good one?
I like Jay and Kanye, but I feel like Jay and Kanye got together a little late.
Okay.
I feel like if Jay and Kanye would have connected around Graduation Kanye,
Okay.
that'd have been something unheard of. But he was on his way to Twisted Dark Fantasy Kanye.
Okay.
But they was dope though. But Jewels and Wayne like that.
I was wrong.
What? Ice cream hoodie, bathing ape tennis shoes. What?
Birds flying high.
What?
Birds
I can't
flying
feel my face.
Oh, tough.
Yeah, Wayne and Jewels is amazing. And that was lyricism at its finest. I feel like that's the best lyrics, like the best, as far as lyricists, that's the best Jewels being as a lyricist when he was with Wayne.
He was wrong with Dipset.
He was wrong with Dipset, but lyric-wise, he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He was saying a lot of the same repetitive lines, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm here. Okay, Camacho, I'm macho, hey. But it's like with Wayne, he was, you know what I'm saying? Give me that, give me those. Matter of fact, give me those whole 3 rows. You know what I'm saying? He was over there talking crazy.
Wayne upped his game.
Yeah, Wayne upped his game, and he was matching Wayne lyricism on there, which not too many people can do.
Because he came out with that Clockwork next. He
Uh-huh.
came out with that I'm going to make it work for you with Jeezy and Wayne.
And I'm going to put it like this. This is aside from Wayne and Jewels. People don't even give Jewels the credit for starting Chris Brown's career.
Right.
His first song had Jewels as the feature.
Oh,
It didn't have Diddy, Dre, Jigga, Wayne. It had Jewels as the feature.
Right.
Now run it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, Jewels was a boy. He matched Wayne's energy, and Wayne was just on fire at that time.
Like, he couldn't fucking win.
So if you had to, all right. So what would you say is the most dynamic duo out of that list, though?
Outkast.
Yeah, that's easy. Ain't nobody rocking with Outkast.
Yeah.
Outkast might be the greatest group of all time.
Yeah. Even though I'm a West Coast nigga and Bay nigga bias,
I try to be Bay bias. What would you say is your top 5 Bay groups? Well, that's on the spot.
I was out of pocket.
Ooh.
I got you. Delinquents.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
3 Times Crazy.
Shout out G-Stack, that's my dog. Shout out 3 Times. You got the Team, you got the Click, you got the A's, you got the Mob Figures, you got the Loonies.
Mob Figures.
Alright, Mob Figures.
The Click.
The Click. What more? You got Bullies with Fullies.
Yeah, with Mess and Juice.
You got the Cutthroat Committee.
I get the whole this nation. I win.
You didn't get the whole thing. Taking the whole thing. I ain't mad at you.
I'm taking the whole this nation.
Okay. We gonna see who I got. So you said I'm gonna go 3 times crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go the team.
Okay. Team do go crazy.
The team go crazy. I'm gonna go Mob Figures.
My figures go crazy.
I rock with the Delinquents though. I'm gonna go Bullies with Fullies, Mess and Juice.
Mess and Juice go crazy.
And number 5, look, I'm gonna go Bias, NHT Boys.
NXT boys go crazy.
You feel me? But then we go come back. That was the dynamic duo episode to see how far they go. Since we the dynamic duo, y'all see us how we rocking.
What's up?
So the next one, we gonna tripping on. We went south, we went west coast, we went duos.
Yep.
XXL. Next we gotta go east coast.
East Coast for
So yeah,
sure.
we're going tripping east coast next. So look out for that, cause I know he gonna be wilding on the east coast.
Pop Smoke, 5 Year Foreign, top best. You know, the top best five right now. I know you're gonna put Young Miles.
He gonna be out there talking about Blinky Blink from Harlem World and all that.
Run him up.
But y'all know how it is. Y'all said it's Big Checky UncleFlexy from the Chicken Chasers podcast. My dog E go crazy.
CCP, Chicken Chasers Podcast. Give it a go, you feel me?
We out.
That was a good one.